it is very, very important for business owners to realize that succeeding in today's business world is a lot harder than it was before, because there's so much competition and the barrier to entry to almost any business, right, is very, very low. And that is why, in order to succeed in today's world, right, they need to make sure that they have their online presence that is set up, and they need to make sure that they are someone, or their business is one that is worth Googling, worth Facebooking, worth Instagramming, worth TikToking. And their business, more importantly, I would say, is they need, as a business owner, they need to position themselves as an industry expert and a thought leader. Hi, I'm Vicky Vaswani. I'm a digital brand strategist, and today I'll be talking to you about how you can build trust with your customers in the digital world. It's very important to build trust with your customers, because the reality is, if someone likes you, they will listen to you. But only if someone trusts you, then they will buy from you. So the trust funnel consists of 5 main elements. And the very first element of the trust funnel is the T, and that stands for testimonial videos, because testimonial videos are very, very important if you want to have more clients from the digital world. Number 2, the R stands for having a referral system in place, because referrals are the lifeblood of lots of businesses, and you need to have referrals. You cannot be depending on cold leads all the time. And if you do a good job, the reality is you should be getting referrals. Importantly, you must have an active referral system compared to just having a passive referral system. Number 3, the U in the trust funnel stands for unique story and unique superpower, because every business owner has got their unique story and their unique superpower, and that's what we need to bring to the forefront in the trust funnel, in the digital world. That is what the U stands for. The S stands for social media branding and social media ads as well, because the same way you need to have, like I said, an online presence. Your social media branding is very, very important, because before anybody meets you in the real world, they're actually Facebooking you, Instagramming you, TikToking you, YouTubing you, and that's when they decide whether they like you or not. The second part of it is social media ads. Like I said, you need to be able to run social media ads on all the different platforms that exist if you want to have a consistent flow of business, consistent flow of new high quality leads for your business. That is what the S stands for. And the last element of the trust funnel is called tangible business and marketing assets. And these are things like the books that you have written, your landing pages that you have, your community that you have, your email databases, and all the different types of digital marketing and sales assets that you create as a business owner, so that in the future, maybe not now, or whenever you are ready, if you want to sell your business, right, you can say that you've got a whole array of intellectual property, a whole array of tangible business and marketing assets. And that's essentially what the trust funnel is all about, the TRUST, the 5 pillars of the trust funnel. Now that we know what are the 5 pillars of a trust funnel, let us take some time to take a deep dive into each individual pillar and understand them better. Testimonial videos are 10 times more powerful than written recommendations. And this is not something which I say lightly. This is something that has been proven by research by lots of different digital marketing agencies, different digital marketing platforms. And you can even Google it for yourself, how important are video testimonials. And that's why I say a video testimonial is 10 times more powerful than written word, because video testimonials are more genuine, video testimonials are more authentic. Video testimonials are also harder to fake, because in today's world where there are so many scams that are going around, you can ask your 10 cousins to write for you a Google review for your business. Your 10 cousins can then go on to ask their 10 nephews and nieces to write down another 10 reviews for you. So it's not hard, it's very hard to check whether the Google reviews, the written words, are they real. However, in videos, it's harder to fake. I'm not saying they can't be fabricated. They can be if you want to, but the time, energy, effort required to fake a testimonial video is a lot harder. And people generally trust videos as a better platform compared to written word. Maybe 10 years ago when blog posts were a thing, then the written word was more powerful. But even nowadays, if you look at your local news stations, if you look at your local places which are delivering to you content, right, video seems to be the go-to place. And that's why video testimonials are very, very important for any business owner in today's world if they want to get more clients. So the perfect format of a testimonial video includes a few things. So let me go through it one by one. The first thing it includes, it needs to have a hook in place, because the first 10 seconds of your testimonial videos, they need to be the hook that what the testimonial video is all about, what's the most important thing of a testimonial video. The second part, it needs to be the introduction on who is giving this testimonial video, because that is of essence as well. That is very, very important. The third part needs to be the content of the testimonial video. And talking about the content of the testimonial video, there's 5 different types of content that can be inside a testimonial videos. They can be tangible results. That's the first or the best type of content in a testimonial video. There can be intangible results. That's the second. The third is what we call a character-based testimonial review. The fourth also can be what we call a knowledge-based testimonial video, and the fifth one can be an experience-based. So these are the 5 things that is in the content. You can have it in that order, or you can just have 1 or 2. That's good enough as well. And the last part of a testimonial video, which is perfect, is who would you recommend it to? So it will go something along the lines of, I would recommend ABC to, and the target audience who the testimonial is made for as well. So these are the 4 parts of a perfect testimonial video: the hook, the introduction, the content, as well as the recommendation. So 4 elements. Every business that is a service-based business needs a testimonial video. In fact, they should be getting testimonial videos from every happy and satisfied customer. And the way to get a testimonial video, because a lot of time people ask me, Vicky, I don't know how to get a testimonial video from my clients because they are shy. They don't know. I don't know whether they are satisfied enough. I don't know whether I've done a good enough job. You just have to ask them one simple question. And that simple question is, from a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to recommend or refer us to your friends and family? If somebody gives you an answer which is below 5, please don't go ask them for a testimonial video, because then you're going to be in trouble. You better find out, go and do some survey, ask them what went wrong if they're giving you a score below 5. If they give you a score which is a 6 or a 7, that means not bad. But not bad is another way of saying not good. So please don't ask them for a testimonial video as well, because that's still in the gray area. However, if somebody gives you a score which is a 8, 9 or a 10, in fact, they are waiting for you to ask them to give a testimonial video, because you'll be surprised. The number one reason business owners don't get a testimonial video from happy and satisfied customers is that they don't ask. And all you have to do is ask, but of course you have to ask after this question, and only if they've given a score of an 8, 9 or a 10. And when you ask them, if you follow the format which I've just given you, you will be having lots and lots of testimonial videos in your business in no time. Referrals are what you call trust by association, because if I do a good job and my client refers me to somebody, the trust is already transferred from my client to the new lead that I have. And a referral system, a lot of people say that yes, I am getting referrals, but the problem is they don't have an active referral system in place. A lot of people, they depend on referrals coming in passively, and I don't feel that you can depend on referrals coming in passively, because you need to have an active referral system in place. And only if you have an active referral system in place, you'll be able to grow your business in a sustainable, in a scalable, and in an exponential way. The number one reason people don't get enough referrals is that they don't ask. I've been guilty of that myself as well, where after I've done a good enough job, right, I don't go around and ask my clients, hey, is there anybody 3 to 5 people in your network that you can refer me to who fit the same bill as you and they are looking for the same kind of services that I have? And that is one way to go about doing it. Of course, referrals don't cost you much. You can, of course, have an affiliate system in place. Amazon has an affiliate system in place. Shopee has an affiliate system in place. Dropbox has an affiliate system in place. So an affiliate system in place place is something that can incentivize referrals to come your way. And that is something which every business owner should look into, how you can have your own referral army, how you can have your own affiliate army of businesses coming your way, referrals coming your way on a consistent basis. But it takes a bit of time, it takes a bit of energy, it takes a bit of effort to set it up. But once you set it up one time, the results are there exponentially. One way to identify your unique story and superpower is to go back and list down all the things that you have done from the time you were born until now that has got you to where you are, all your accomplishes, all your successes that you have gotten from the time you were born until now, all your failures that you have gotten from the time which you were born till now, and also what is going to be. What is the one thing that you do that is better than anybody else that you know? What is the one thing that you feel is your unique superpower? Because for myself, for example, my unique superpower is my ability to bring out other people's superpower, because I've been doing that for the longest time. But some people, they don't realize that they have a superpower. And that is why, if you need a bit of help, you can always reach out to me. Alternatively, there are many ways. You can research about it, you can think about it, you can contemplate about it, you can meditate about it. But I know you know deep in your heart that you have that superpower. What is the one thing that you do that is better than anybody else out there? Personal branding is very important for business owners, because the reality is, before someone buys the product or service that you have, they buy you first. Before someone searches for your company or your product or your service, right, they search your name first. And if you are shy to build a personal brand, then my advice for you would be to get over it. Because if you want to succeed in business, there's really no other way to go about it. You need to get over that shyness. You need to get over that fear that you have. And one of my mentors once told me, when we were talking about, once upon a time, I had a fear of public speaking. And one of my mentors told me that, Vicky, there's no such thing as a fear of public speaking. It is called a fear of public shaming. And that is the reality with building a personal brand as well. Because if you are afraid to speak in public, if you're afraid to create video content, it's not the fear of creating the content, it's the fear of the public shaming. What would people say? And the reality is, people are too busy to say anything. So go out there, share your unique story, share your unique superpower, and build your personal brand, is my piece of advice for all business owners. Social media ads, I would say, are the number one most effective way to get leads on your doorstep, or to get leads to convert into clients within 24 hours. There are three different types of leads that you can get from social media. In summary, the first one is what we call a marketing qualified lead. Means if you run an ad, they give you a name, they give you a number, they've given you permission to market to them. So that's what you call a marketing qualified lead. Anybody can do that. You can hire a team, you can do it yourself. It's a very simple format to go about doing it. It's not rocket science. Anybody can give you a name or a number, but that's what you call a marketing qualified lead. A second level, a higher level, is what we call a sales qualified lead. What is a sales qualified lead? A sales qualified lead is someone who is willing to be sold, or someone who's looking to buy, and they are willing to meet up with you. They are willing to learn about the solution that you provide, and they are willing to give you an appointment. However, a sales qualified lead, because they want to be sold, they are usually window shopping, because you don't go and buy from the very first person that you meet, because that is the reality in today's world. We are a lot more skeptical. We are a lot more careful when we make high ticket buying decisions. So that's the second one, a sales qualified lead. However, the best type of lead that you can get from social media advertising is what we call a trust qualified lead. And what is a trust qualified lead? A trust qualified lead is one that already has done their window shopping, has already immersed themselves in your content. They have already seen your videos. They've already stalked you on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. In fact, they have seen your testimonial videos. They know that you have a referral system in place. They know everything about you. In fact, they may even know things about you that you don't know about yourself. And that is what we call a trust qualified lead. Because when you have a trust qualified lead, when they meet up with you, they already see you as an industry expert. They already see you as a thought leader. And the only question that they're going to ask you is how much. And once you reach that state where you have a trust qualified lead, that is when you know that if every person that you meet is a trust qualified lead, that is when I think you will enjoy your work even more. That is the best kind of leads to be getting from social media. There are many different types of tangible business and marketing assets that a business can have. One example is having an ebook or having a physical book as well, because that is the fastest and easiest way to get clients in. That's what we call a lead magnet. At the same time, you should be also having your website, but then I feel websites are not as effective anymore because websites are all over the place. You know, they've got so many buttons here. They've got a about us, a contact us, a home page. I feel what are more effective than website is what we call landing pages. And landing pages are very, very effective because they include everything that a customer wants to know about you. They include in one single page your introduction, your testimonial videos, some pieces of content that you have created, what is the problem that you are solving, how is your solution unique. So a landing page is another type of digital sales asset. On top of that, I really feel that 60 to 90 seconds reels are what we call sales assets, because once you create this kind of 60 to 90 seconds reels where you are answering your clients' objections, where you are answering the most frequently asked questions of your clients, you don't have to keep repeating the same answer to the same question over and over again. You can just send them these videos, and these videos are posted all over your social media. They become your sales asset, and they are selling for you even while you are asleep. So that is another type of digital marketing and sales asset that business owners should have. So 3 simple ones: having an ebook or a physical book, having landing pages instead of websites, and also having 60 to 90 seconds reels where you are answering your clients' most common objections or frequently asked questions. One of the best books that I have read if you want to build your digital marketing and sales assets is the book called 24 Assets by Daniel Priestley. In fact, any book by Daniel Priestley, I would say, is a must read for anybody in the service-based industry. But this book in particular details down the 24 different types of digital marketing and sales assets that a business owner needs to have, and I would say it's a must read if you are looking to grow a business, to sell eventually, or even if you're looking to grow a business that you want to keep and you want to make sure it runs successfully and it's able to be a business, right? When you don't work in the business, you end up working on the business, because when you have assets, right, income follows assets. When you have assets, right, then the income will follow after them as well. And the best kind of businesses, I realize, the best kind of business owners are business owners that where the business is running with or without them. And when they are in the business, it is up to them. When they are in the business, it's a choice that they make, but they don't have to be in the business because they are usually working on the business. So that if you want to build a business where you want to work on the business, where you want to build a business that can generate you passive income and you are anywhere in the world, I would say 24 Assets by Daniel Priestley is one of the most important books that you have to read. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that today's session on how to build trust in the digital world was helpful for you. Write down in the comments below what is your number one biggest takeaway from today's session. And if you have any further questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments section as well. Once again, I'm Vicky Vaswani, the digital brand strategist. And if you want to reach out to me, the best place to reach out to me is on Instagram. Look for @GrowCarShow. Link is in the description below, and I'm looking forward to answering all your questions. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say that your number one biggest takeaway was. And go out there, build trust, close sales, meet customers, and have a really good time building trust, because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing.